Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met before, my name is Shiv. Hello, if you're coming back then welcome. In today's video I have this makeup look for you right here, which is a super blown out bluey green smoky eye with a baby pink lip. And I used this palette right here, which is the NYX Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. The other day I filmed a look using this palette right here, which is the Take Me Back to Brazil Rio edition palette, which is the one that I got for Christmas. I thought I was asking for this and I got this, so now I have both. But this is the one that I am using today. It's got similar shades in this palette as it does the other palette, except it actually has mattes in it, so you can do sort of some transitions, which is good. I'll probably use these palettes together, to be honest, in an upcoming video and do like a comparison and everything. They are the same palette, just one shimmery, one's matte. But yeah, this is exactly what I came up with. I really like it. If you would like to see how I got this look, please carry on watching. Before you do, please give the video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and let's just carry on with the video. So the first step is to do my brows. I'm going to do them off camera, but I thought I would just let you know that I'm doing them first because I always do. I just never mention it. I just go straight onto the eyes without even mentioning anything. So just to let you know what I do use on my brows mostly is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. I also like the shade Medium Brown. I just want a more intense brow today, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this on and also carve my brows, and I'll be right back. Okay, so my brows are on. Now I'm actually going to move on to the face. I just feel like doing my face first and feel like baking underneath the eyes. I don't know why, that's just the kind of mood that I'm in. So moving on to the face. I'm going to go in with my Primark Primer Water, just give this a good old shake and spray all over my face just as my like pre-prime. I just love this stuff so much. It's only £2 and you need to get it. So I'm going to give it a good shake and spray this all over. Then I'm going to fan it dry. Then for my actual primer today, I'm taking a little sample of the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base Illuminator. So that's what I am taking. This is in the shade Radiant Yellow. Again, as you can tell from my past videos, if you have been watching them, I'm using up some of the samples I got in my Debenhams advent calendar just to kind of make room in my drawer. So I'm going to be using a lot of them in the next few videos. So I'm just going to squeeze some onto my fingertips and work it into the skin. I've used MAC Strobe Cream before and I love it, so I'm hoping this will be really lovely. Oh, this feels really nice. I think I put a little bit too much product on, but hey ho. Then for foundation, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation in the shade 120. And of course, I'm just using my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge to apply it. Just get a big old dollop on there and then work this all over the face. I've got a little bit of tan on, so I can get away with a slightly darker shade than usual. But I'm just going to pounce this beauty blender all over the skin to blend it in. I'm also just dabbing it over my eyelids because I haven't set them with powder. I can use a sponge to really blend that concealer in. Next we're going to cream contour, and I'm going to take the Caramel Concealer Stick from Primark, which is only 90p. Just going to take this under my cheekbones. Then around my forehead. Down the sides of my nose. And then under my lip for a pouty appearance. And then I'm also going to apply some under my jaw as well, just to make it look a little bit more sculpted. And then to blend it in, I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques buffing brush. Just in little circular motions to really blend that cream concealer in. Then for concealer, I'm going to go in with this Essence concealer. It's the Healthy Glow concealer in the shade Light Neutral. So I'm just going to take this in the usual places. So of course on my chin, on the tip of my nose, and down at the straight bit of my nose. Ooh, went a little bit wonky there. In the middle of the brows, and then in the middle of the forehead just to brighten the area. And then of course under the eyes we're going to do that upside down triangle to really brighten the area. going to blend it in using my Real Techniques sponge. I like to take any excess just like under the contour to sharpen it up a little bit. Because that concealer was really light, I'm just going to take my brush that had the cream contour shade on it just to go back over it so it doesn't make that disappear. Now I'm moving on to baking, and I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Powder, which is amazing and it tastes amazing if you accidentally get it in your mouth. But I'm going to take this to bake underneath my eyes and kind of all over the face. So I've got some powder in the pot that I've just tapped out, and I'm going to take this side of my Real Techniques sponge and go in with a heavy amount, like a lot. And then I'm just going to place this heavily underneath the eyes, exactly where I put that concealer. I want it really thick, so I'm just adding on lots of the powder. Then I'm also going to bake my chin and the middle of my forehead, just because those are the places that get the most oily. Then I'm also going to take it underneath my contour. And a little bit on my nose. And then I'm just going to use the sponge and some of the powder just to kind of set the rest of the face. I look smashing right now. This is now where I move on to the eyes, so I'm not going to set my lids into place because when I did it the other day and I tried out not setting it, it actually worked out really well, so I'm going to go ahead and just move straight onto the shadow. So the palette that I'm using today is the NYX Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I also have this one right here, which is the Rio edition. This one is shimmery and this one has more matte shades in it. This is the one I thought I was asking for, but I didn't, but now I have both. So I'm going to film a look using this palette. Okay, so this is what the palette looks like. It's got loads of amazing colours in it and a sparkly blue, which I think I really want to use actually. Yeah. Oh, okay, I have an idea now. Okay, I think because I genuinely had no idea what I was going to do with this palette, but I wanted to do something that wasn't like my last video, so I didn't want to use like the yellows and the oranges and stuff, so I really want to use this sparkly blue shade. So I think I'm going to blow out the crease with the greens and then put the blue, like a blue and green smoky eye. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. So the first shade that I'm going to go in with is this kind of tealy green colour right here. I'm going to pop this on using my MAC 217 brush. I don't know why I look at the handle because the number's completely rubbed off. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure there's no concealer that's kind of like gathered in the crease. And then I'm just going to push this into the socket. Oh, okay, there is the pigment. Just going to do little wiggly motions so it doesn't go... Okay, that's going to go high already. We're going for the smoked out looks recently. Keep packing this into the crease. Little kind of wiggly motions. Then once it's on there, then you can start going side to side to blend it out. This would be the perfect green to do like a proper mermaid look. Now I'm going to use a mixture of these two shades right here. Oh, hello camera. And I'm just popping this on using a Primark 230 blending brush. So after tapping off the excess, I'm going to use this to blend out that teal colour. Just applying it to the top of this kind of shade. I'm focusing more on that limey green shade at the moment. This is creating like the most beautiful kind of transition going on there. I'm just going to go in with that darker teal shade and reapply some of that. I'm obsessed with this transition, like so, look how nice that looks. Ooh, I'm so excited to apply the blue. Now as a base for underneath the blue, I want to apply a really dark black base so it's really intense. So I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Night. I'm going to apply this to a flat synthetic brush and then pack this on the lid. This one has gold flecks in it, so I might need to switch to the Black Bean base, but we'll see how this goes on. I've decided what's easier is going to be popping it straight onto the lid and then blending it out with a flat synthetic brush. Okay, so then I'm going to take this flat synthetic brush and just make sure the product is nice and even. Okay, and then for the lid shade, I was planning on putting this glittery one, but I just feel like it won't look that nice on the lid. So I'm going to start by putting it on, but I think I might end up switching to this one, which is a blue, which has tiny flecks of purple glitter in it. So I'm going to start off with this one right here. I'm going to start by spritzing my Eva Luxe Smoky shader brush with a little bit of Primark Primer Water. And I've loaded up my brush, tapping off the excess, and I'm going to pack this on top of that shade. Do you know, I quite like how the gold flecks from the NYX eye pencil are like showing through. Add some sort of like a dimension. Because I baked underneath the eyes, I'm not worried about fallout at all, but I'm still going to tap off my brush. Oh, I like this. This looks cool. Then I'm going to go back into that teal shade to blend this out. This looks so cool. Now I'm just going to pop some liner across the lash line, but I'm not going to do a wing. I'm taking the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. For my waterline, I'm going to take the MUA eyeliner pencil. I think this is just in the shade Royal Blue, and you can get these for £1 from Superdrug. I'm just going to pop this in my waterline. I'm just going to take that really dark blue shade and pack this underneath the lower lash line. Then I'm just going to use the brush that has the lighter green shades on it and use this to blend out the lower lash line. Okay, now I'm going to dust away the baking powder using this powder brush. Now I'm going to curl my lashes. And add lots of the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara. Then for lashes, I'm going to pop on these ones from Doll Beauty. They are in the style Taylor. I'm going to pop them on off screen. I'll be right back, otherwise I'll just be doing this. And that's not very interesting to look at. So I'll be right back. So my lashes are now on, and because I already did like part of my face, this is going to be so quick now. So now for contour, I'm going to take my Nip and Fab Light Contour Kit, which the lid has broken, but the product is still perfectly intact. Right, so I'm going to go in with my Nip and Fab Contour Kit, and I'm going to take the shades Ginger and Caramel and mix them together for my contour. And I'm going to contour my face using the NYX Cosmetics No. 3 brush. Just taking it under my cheekbones. Then around my forehead. And then down the sides of my nose as well. Then I'm going to bronze my face using my Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the shade Sun Glow. And I'm just going to be applying this in a 3 shape around both sides of my face, just where the sun would naturally hit. And then I'm also going to take a little bit onto my neck just to help blend in the makeup. Then for blusher, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach Blusher, which looks like this. It's really pretty. And I'm just going to be putting this on the apples of my cheeks. Very lightly though. Now it's time to set everything into place. I'm taking the Revolution Hyaluronic Fixing Spray. And then give it a good old fan dry. Then for highlight, I'm going to take the Dull Beauty highlighter in the shade Like a Diamond. I haven't used this in a while and it is really blinding. And I'm taking this on my Zoeva Luxe Powder Fusion brush. Just applying this to the tops of my cheekbones. Above the brow. Tip of the nose. Above the lip. And then also down the centre of the nose. I'm just going to use the blush brush to blend in the highlight a little bit just by tapping over, just so it's not a harsh line. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush and pop this in the inner corner as well. And then onto my brow bone. Now I'm taking the Maybelline Brow Drama in the shade Dark Brown to set my brows. Now for lip liner, I'm going to go in with the NYX lip liner in the shade Pale Pink. For lipstick, I'm going to take the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and this is in the shade Poet number 60. So I'm going to pop this on and that will complete the look. And this is the finished makeup look. I really like it. I'm feeling like parrot vibes right now. Please ignore the washing machine if you can hear that in the background, but I have to film this video, so I'm filming the outro and intro for you. So I do apologise if there's any sound in the background. If you did enjoy this video, please give a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It means the world. Check me out on Instagram. My handle is the same as my YouTube, which is shivonmakeupbiz. And I shall see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye! Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met before, my name is Shiv. Hello if you're coming back again. Oh, shush. I'm going to go in with my Primark Primer Water and just give this a good shake and spray it. Ooh, I've got a little bit of tan left over on my neck, so I can get away with this slightly. That's the alarm clock. And then down the side, if I can get into it, that will be alright then. There we go. I'm obsessed with this channel. Primer water, this is the Zoeva 234 Luxe Smoky Shade. Then for lashes, I'm going to pop on these ones from Dull Beauty. They are in the stale.
Oh. Hello?
I'm not going to respond to you.
Hi guys, welcome back to her channel. Her name's Siobhan, and if you haven't even met her before, or me, then hi. I don't know if that recorded.
So what I'm moving on to is fuck. And I'm just going to. Oh shit.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Then I'm going to set my brows into place, taking the Maybelline Brow Drop.
Go and sit.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Shh. Just waiting for the doorbell to go with all the food.
Oh, I'm so in love with you.
Hi guys and welcome back to my channel.
You got this, beautiful.
Thanks.